Dear Quarantine, thank you for the past 8 weeks we got to spend together. You know, I was pretty scared of what may happen in the first weeks of getting to know you. Honestly, I was totally freaked out at first. We started with stocking up on food because we knew you were not going anywhere for a while. We made pelmeni. It's a typical Russian food that is tasty and cheap to make. We ate them for the whole next week, and it only took us 5 hours to make them the first time. Also, I haven't picked up my camera in a while, so thank you for the opportunity. After the first week with you, my mind was still racing. I had to calm down and decided to work out every day. Look at me hustling. Such a trooper. I was going to keep my body in optimal shape, so it has everything it needs to keep my immunity shield strong. I got myself a new skipping rope, retaped it to have my favorite tennis grip. Somehow that process also felt so soothing. Little by little, I started finding soothing things to do and enjoy all around the apartment. I loved having a daily goal to meditate and work out. It kept me focused and sane. Like others, I've been watching the news and tracking the thousands of deaths. I stopped tracking after 1 million people were infected. Now we're getting close to 5 million and still counting. I didn't feel upset or lost that the days were spent indoors. I loved being with myself, and that was something I was really wishing for in the past years. While people were losing jobs all around me, I still had too. I got a bit jealous that some people can just do nothing for days. And then I thought, how many of them would love to trade places with me right now? You gave me the much needed time for personal projects, like cleaning out my head and my apartment too. I sold things, a lot of things, enough to buy a motorcycle by the end of our time together. I scanned and shredded old files and study guides from my college days. Destroying old papers is such a satisfying experience. Just look at it and imagine destroying things that were holding you up mentally and emotionally, and I didn't even know what effect this cleanup can have on me. You also made everything look so dark and surreal too. One night we went to get some wine and only a gas station was open. On the way there, I randomly saw an airport rolling cart on the street. Wait, what? The man got Corona beer at a gas station, and I'd expect nothing less from him. We cooked more pancakes and pelmeni again. We got better at it. I'll let you judge. Would you like some the next time we're cooking? You gave us so many new ways of thinking and new hobbies too. When I saw this, I knew we needed a piano, so we went across town, driving the familiar places. The weather was, well, not typical for LA, but I still loved every minute of it. And we bought a digital piano for the birthday boy. He was hyped, really hyped. Then I had my first grocery store experience at Trader Joe's. I think here you took away all my feeling of being scared. I was out again, around people. And yes, we had masks and kept the distance, but it's not 100% safe. So I thought, it's really up to my body to stay safe. I worked a lot on my mind, my thoughts, my messages to my body. This one that I'm writing here right now was at the center of it all. I fully trusted that I have everything I need to fight and repair myself if needed. You also let me enjoy some of my passions I started to love so much. My mornings would start with these views. I'd look at them, the progress of growth they're making. It's barely visible, such a metaphor for life. Then an accident happened. I hurried to repot him, and that was also an incredibly satisfying experience. My 31st birthday was quite fun, no complaints here. You know, I don't have a very large circle of friends, but everyone I consider my close friend, they all send me some love. I felt complete and happy and with zero expectations from anything or anyone. And that's the feeling of freedom. I went to work a few times. It felt very detaching. I really did feel like an era of my life is ending. I mean, I don't have to tell you this, but I had some pretty major events happen in my life recently that are opening up so many new opportunities to me. It's exciting. I drove home on the route I've done thousands of times. I looked at the ocean and the beach and my favorite spot right here in between the palm trees. I filmed to remember this route forever. Now I only have happy memories of it all. One thing I will take away after these years is my love for motorcycles. It's a way of seeing the world for me now. We rode bikes together a few times with you. That was amazing. The first time we went to the poppy fields, just look at them. Bright, vibrant orange, almost neon orange. We climbed the hill and the views were just... I haven't seen anything like it. We have a few days left together, dear quarantine. I think you hid some lessons in this time for all of us. I hope I do locate mine. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life." I am convinced that this was what I should take away. Thank you. I learned a lot. We all did.